Welcome to the famous poker series Goliath here at Planet Hollywood. I'm your hostess, Jacqueline Higgins, and this is a famous spotlight on the one and only JJ Liu. Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
I am so excited to be sitting next to you and interviewing you yet again, because I interviewed you last year, which was an honor. Now, JJ absolutely demolished the Goliath Million. So tell us some thoughts about your tournament.
This was an exciting and tough tournament. Beating a field of players, 2,700 players, is always challenging. And I am very thankful to win it. And the staff here in Planet Hollywood Casino was very professional, and it's always it's a pleasure to play here. And I would like to present my gift to Planet Hollywood Casino, a small token of my thanks. And I'm looking forward to play World Series events, hopefully running good and take a couple bracelets home. And I'm also looking for sponsorship for the one drop if anybody is interested. Thank you.
So JJ, these are awesome, and this is a wonderful gift. Can you explain what it is and who can have one?
Anybody poker player, if they want to put poker chips in this poker coin holder, and this is a very unique size. You can put it in your safe deposit box. And you can carry the chips instead of your pocketbook, and so it's very useful.
These are awesome. I know that I always have chips laying around in my hand, and if you are one of those collectors that has a chip from every single casino, this is absolutely perfect. Or your high-end chips, because everybody's winning those, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the tournament. You went on a rush and you just played it, and it was amazing. I loved watching how you did that. You seem to have no fear whatsoever at the table. How do you, recognize your rush?
Well, I think everybody has their timing, and if you want to win a big tournament, especially like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people, you have to be lucky. Number one, you have to be lucky, and you feel blessing. And then you just imagine you have this power and play your rush. That's very important. And sometimes it's your rush, you scare people. It doesn't mean you really have a good card, so anything like that. So you just have to play your zone, your time, in order to win a big tournament.
Now, the entire last day, you had the chip lead. You had a huge chip lead. And I remember one hand where you had flopped a set of deuces and a guy shoved into you and you thought about it. Did you actually think about it, or was that a little bit of Hollywood?
I wasn't. I was waiting for people make a move so I can come on top, because such kind of chance, you want people put the chips in the middle first instead of, get scared and away. So that was sometimes you have to think a couple steps ahead in order to win the tournament.
Spoken like a champ. I watched it happen, and I was just inspired watching your entire final day play. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
So enough about that. I want to ask you about your hat, because we talked a little about it.
Yes, I went to Atlanta, the world of Coca-Cola, and I liked the hat, and it was very good marketing for Coca-Cola. I was very impressed, and I like their hat. I'm a hat lady. I like to wear hat.
Oh, absolutely. And for all you women out there, she has the most amazing collection of hats. I loved the one you were wearing the last day. It was wonderful. Super fun, and she just pulls off absolutely anything. That's awesome. So you're engaged, which is wonderful. And I bring this up because her fiance was on the rail most of the final day, and he was so supportive. And that was really fun to watch. I mean, we did have a crazy rail. Everybody was up there and being super fun. But her fiance was super supportive. If she just walked over and needed a hug, he was right there. And it was just really nice to watch. It was sweet.
Yes, Wes is an amazing guy. He's a super, super nice guy. And I'm very lucky and thankful to have him in my life, and especially he's very good to my kids, and it's very special.
Do you want to say hi to your kids?
Yes. Daniel, Shoshana, and Noreen. My son was very excited because he was graduated from college, UCSB, and a lot of his friends play poker. So he said, "Mom, that was so cool." Yeah. So that was my really feel very, very, kind of, a lot of my kids, they are very supportive.
Oh, that's so awesome.
It's very cool. Their mother play poker.
So do they ever watch?
Yeah. They watch, but I told them study hard. You have to graduate from college, and don't play poker. It's a tough way to make a living. You have to learn the skills from college. Do not drop out the college. That's what I told them.
That's advice from a champion. Now, you're in the Poker Hall of Fame. And tell us about how that was, getting inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame.
That was a pleasure from a woman Poker Hall of Fame, and I was inducted a couple of years ago. It's nowadays a lot of women, they all come out to play. It's not a men's game anymore. And a lot of women, they can play poker. It's not like a lifting weight so women can show their power to play poker. And actually, women has a lot more edge than men because men think they can bully all the women around on the poker table, but that's not the case anymore.
I watched you bully 9 men. And you just ran them over.
A lady too.
Yes. She was definitely she's playing well. But it was hard to keep my eyes off of you and your play that was going on because the chips just kept going to your side of the table. Okay, so as a poker player, what do you think other poker players look at you as? How do you think they describe you?
When I started like 20 years ago, and I played like a mad truck, I played ruthless, absolutely, anytime I will say, all in, tapi, or, anything. Until later, you really learn how to play poker, and it's so a lot into it. You have to know your strategy. You have to learn the people, a lot of discipline, and it's like doing business. It's just, it's a lot into it. So I still find it very fascinating because I like competition and I like to win. However, you can't win every day. So you just have to wait your timing, and in order to to win a big one, and then you will be there.
I think poker is a really fun, exciting, crazy game. Let's go with that. Because it's always evolving. And people ask constantly, well, poker's so boring. And I said, no, it's not. It's always evolving from table to table, from player to player. It's just changing all the time. So it's really nice to hear you say that also, and that you're learning as you're going. I mean, you are a champion. You're in the Poker Hall of Fame. You are amazing and an inspiration to all of us women and men players, and you're still saying that you're always learning. So I appreciate that a lot. I'm sure your kids appreciate that a lot too.
Every day is a learning. My philosophy, you just have to live your moment, and because a lot of this, come and goes. I'm Buddhist, so I maybe so you just have to enjoy the life and love it and be thankful you're very healthy and you can do whatever you want. And good luck to everybody in the World Series of Poker. And I hope to see everybody in final table.
Well, there you have it. This has been an absolute pleasure, JJ. Thank you so much. And come get your card, your chip holders.
100,000.
A couple 100,000 waiting for you here at Planet Hollywood on the Mez. Thank you so much, JJ.
Thank you.